Washington for the win. Mariota has it rejected by Bonino, and Denver has won 9 in a row.
After a thrilling victory in the nation's capital, your Denver Broncos sit atop the AFC West and are making a great case as the number 1 seed in the conference. Just ask Aqib Talib.
Yeah, I just wasn't impressed. I'm like,
what are you impressed by?
Congratulations.
We number 1, Skip. You ain't impressed by 9 straight wins, a 10-2 first in the AFC?
Trailing everyone.
That shit don't matter, Skip. How we wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Victory Monday.
Hey, Broncos Country. I'm Lori Lattimore-Volkman, and this is The Roundup. It was another nail-biter when the 9-2 Broncos faced off against the 3-8 Commanders. They just can't make it easy.
What was it like to play in this game? How would you describe the end of the fourth quarter and overtime of this one?
It was a roller coaster for sure, man. It wasn't pretty, but we found a way to get it done.
Denver took the early lead with 2 field goals, despite 2 trips into the red zone. But points are points. Things heated up in the second quarter as the 2 teams would trade touchdowns just before half. Broncos up 13-7.
Climbs the pocket, he throws on the run, pass at the goal line, caught, touchdown Denver, Courtland Sutton. Boy, when you see this replay, Bo Nix makes an unbelievable throw on his way down to the ground. 11-yard touchdown strike, Nix to Sutton. With 23 seconds to go, the Broncos in front.
Washington came out blazing after the half as backup quarterback Marcus Mariota connected twice to his favorite receiver all night, tight end Zach Ertz, and ran 19 yards for his own first down. A few plays later, he would float a pass in the back of the end zone to Trey Burks, who caught it a la OBJ style. Suddenly, Commanders were up 14-13. But Bo Nix and the Broncos offense would not be denied their own chance to score a touchdown, which they did. Care of rookie running back R.J. Harvey.
Hands to Harvey. Harvey left side into the end zone. Touchdown Denver. 3rd rushing touchdown of the season for the rookie R.J. Harvey.
But thanks to veteran wideout Courtland Sutton.
In the pocket, throws to a wide open receiver who drops down and makes the catch at the 30. That is Courtland Sutton. But a 3rd down and 11 completion, Nix to Sutton for 32 yards, first down Denver.
That offense would fall apart in the fourth quarter, however, as it could only manage an interception followed by 3 punts. Thankfully, the Broncos defense held strong, keeping the Commanders to just 2 field goals.
Pressure loads it up, home run ball down the right sideline. That ball is caught. Now actually into and out of his hands, incomplete. That was Jalen Lane, and good coverage there by Riley Moss. Play fake, and Mariota sets in the pocket. He looks left, now climbs the pocket in trouble, and now throws the ball away, and it's going to be intercepted by Dre Greenlaw. Down the sideline, Greenlaw cuts back inside the 30-yard line. Greenlaw with his first interception as a Bronco.
And a tie game at the end of regulation. Winning the toss, the Commanders gave Broncos the ball first. Nothing like a little overtime pressure to light a fire under the offense. It took just 4 completions, including an amazing play by Evan Ingram, to get the Broncos in scoring distance, allowing a walk-in touchdown once again from Harvey.
Comes in motion, they hand it off. Big hole left side, Harvey to the goal line, touchdown Denver! 2nd rushing touchdown of the game for the rookie R.J. Harvey.
Advantage, Broncos. With less than half the overtime regulation to go, Mariota moved the Commanders decisively down the field. When it looked like the Broncos had made a stop on 4th and 6 with an amazing, if not quirky, interception by Brandon Jones, a defensive pass interference call wiped it away, giving the Commanders a fresh set of downs and new life. 3 plays later, a deep pass to Terry McLaurin would have been 6 if not for offensive holding. Phew. Broncos saved again. But the very next play was a 38-yard pass to Deebo Samuel, setting up 1st and goal from the 2. A run for a loss and 2 incompletes set up 4th and 3. But Mariota connected easily with McLaurin on the goal line. Broncos up 27-26. Down 1 point, the Commanders didn't want to kick for a tie or give Broncos the chance to take the victory themselves. So they chose to go for 2 and a win of their own.
Here we go for 2, win or lose right here.
Sprinting unopposed to the QB, Benito planted his feet and perfectly timed a jump to block the pass, rather than go for the sack. Good choice.
These two teams have given it to us. Washington's lost their last 6. Denver's won 8 in a row. Those streaks come down to this snap. 2-point conversion. Denver with the blitz on the way. Ball deflected by Nick Bonito, and the Broncos win it. Great play by Nick Bonito. He came untouched off the face side of Marcus Mariota, who was backpedaling, trying to buy some time. And the Broncos in overtime have beaten the Commanders 27-26.
That's 10-2. Let's go. Keep finding a way, man.
I kind of knew what defense we were in, and I kind of figured out their play. And as it was happening, and I think the guy might have been open, but Nick did a great job of making an athletic play. And I was just really hoping the ball hit the ground at that moment, and sure enough, it did. And when you realize the game's over, you can take a deep breath and enjoy it.
But now the challenge is finishing the last 5 games in the W column as well. And most games will be tougher than Washington.
For us, we have to continue to figure out a way to put all the distractions, all the noise, everything aside, and just continue to play as one team. We're going to continue to battle, continue to fight. We have a great mindset in the locker room. Guys, are really fighting and battling for each other. We love one another, and it's really an honor to be the quarterback of this team.
In fact, while the Broncos' most immediate challenge is taking on the 2-10 Raiders, never, ever, ever count out a division rival, especially the Raiders. Playing an away game against a hated rival who unfortunately has a good coach could be a recipe for disaster if this offense doesn't start figuring out some consistency quickly.
Funny thing about stats is tomorrow you're going to wake up, there's going to be a new stat. They're just that. They're just a stat. They have nothing to do with the football game. They can't grow legs and go out there and score touchdowns for you. So
But one thing seeming to motivate everyone is the fear of losing.
I hate losing more than anything like in the world. And so I think fear of failure is a very significant motivating factor.
Nix also doesn't like to lose, but he's a little more glass half full on this view.
that's a deep question. I don't know. I think I really enjoy winning, and that's why I hate losing.
The most important thing is that Bo Nix and the Broncos don't believe their clutch play is a fluke. They practice for this, and they're ready for it.
A little bit is the competitive spirit you're born with, but also just the I've been through several situations having to be down at the end of the game. I've won some, I've lost some, and this year we just happened to win them more than we've lost. So I think it's something that you can sort of build on over time. You learn how to not lose, you learn how to not beat yourself, and you just learn a little bit of how to control the controllables and control the jitters when you get down at the end of the game. And, I would say my first few times in high school when you have to go on a 2-minute drill and you haven't really been comfortable with a 2-minute drill before, you've never really done it, you don't really know what you're doing, that can be a little bit more nerve-wracking than now. It's where you've done it so many times, and I've been in both winning situations and losing situations in that, situation in the final few minutes of a game. So now it's just another drive, and you know what they're going to do, and you just got to go out there and find a way to score. So it's just a belief, I think, that you've done it before and you're going to be able to do it again.
Part of being able to control the controllables is not letting your emotions get the best of you. And Nix is the best at that.
You have to do a good job of staying right, in the middle. The game's going to swing. It's going to have really good. It's going to have really bad. You just kind of have to stay in the middle. And I've really learned, I think, as a player, I've been through all of it. So I know you're going to get back to both sides. So if you stay in the middle with your, temperament and your mindset and your attitude, usually everything will work out, and you can stay calm so everybody else can stay calm, and it's just football at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's just football. Now go beat the fucking Raiders. See? just football. It took just 4 completions, including a 41-yard play by Evan Ingram, to set the Broncos up for a walk-in touchdown from Harvey. Oh, that was a terrible sentence. It took just 4 completions, including a key decision as he batted the ball down and ended the chance for the... Nope. Another victory snatched from defeat. Every freaking game.